Seems like Tiffany Haddish finally opened up about the crazy scandal that had cost her her career. As you know, Tiffany has been one of the darlings in Hollywood, but recently, her name has been associated only with the mess and inexplicable things she was doing behind the camera with minors. Well, how does it feel to turn from one of the most successful and beloved celebrities into an outcast with a ruined career? Let's find out. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live Channel. I keep my eyes on the most scandalous events in show business and always bring you the hottest updates. Well, you all know how strict cancel culture is, and apparently, for Tiffany Haddish, there is no coming from the Hollywood blacklist. This lady had stained her reputation herself, and there was not enough soap in the world to clear her name. But apparently, she has something to say about all this. If I were you, I would stay the course of this video until the end because something doesn't add to the story. We all live in uncertain times, but for Tiffany Haddish, it seems like the future is going to be dark, jobless, and cold. One of the most beloved comedian actresses in Hollywood stated that she had all her projects and movies canceled without any chance of resuming because of one video and false allegations. Well, if you don't know how one video can ruin a successful career, let me tell you that last year, Tiffany and another comedian, Aries were sued by a woman who went under the name Jane Doe for privacy reasons and claimed that Tiffany and Aries had aided her and her younger brother when they were minors. According to the lawsuit, the siblings are severely traumatized by the experience they had with the two comedians. It appears that Jane Doe and her brother, who goes under the name John Doe, were allegedly aided by celebrities at different moments in their lives under the pretext of helping them find work in Hollywood. Jane, who was the plaintiff, said that it all started with Tiffany befriending their mother. As Jane said, the celebrity felt so close to the family that she even called them on Christmas and the kids' birthdays. Knowing how much young Jane and John dreamed about Hollywood, Tiffany generously offered her patronage to their mother. Thus, Jane even went to an acting camp when she was 14 where she personally met Tiffany and got acquainted with the celebrity. When Tiffany offered her help with getting a pass to Hollywood, no one was alarmed and was even grateful for the opportunity. I mean, when the offer of help comes from a person you know for a couple of years, you don't expect things to turn nasty, right? So, Tiffany invited Jane to a filming of a secret commercial, but she refused to reveal any details. But when the girl arrived at the set, the things she witnessed there were quite traumatizing. While waiting for her turn, Jane had to watch other girls filming a scene where they had an argument over a sandwich and then started to eat it in a very provocative manner, if you know what I mean. Well, I doubt that's the thing that a 14-year-old is ready to witness because, as Jane said, that scene left the most horrible impression in her mind. And the worst thing, when it was her turn to perform, she was asked to do the same and even produce some kind of choking, but not really noises. Well, you get the idea. And although Jane was uncomfortable doing that, she wanted to impress Tiffany and was afraid of letting the celebrity down. But obviously, doing such disturbing things won't result in an amazing performance. And Tiffany asked Jane to leave the set after filming her scene and insisted on keeping this story a secret because, according to Haddish, it was still a commercial secret. But Jane explained that she wasn't going to share any part of this experience with anyone ever because the girl felt dirty. But having done with one child, Tiffany didn't stop and went for Jane's brother. And this time, things got even uglier, considering that the atrocious footage was even uploaded on the internet. And you probably know what I mean. So at that time, John Doe was only 7 years old and Tiffany asked the boy if he wanted to join Nickelodeon. I guess for the boy, it was a dream coming true and he couldn't say no. However, what was intended to be a Nickelodeon reel turned out to be a child essay video. Because when the footage was uploaded to the website Funny or Die for the spectators, it was beyond the dark humor that the platform is known for and was reported as disturbing and offensive. The website quickly took the shameful footage down and the company later issued a statement regarding the scandalous episode saying, Funny or Die found this video absolutely disgusting and would never produce such content. We were not involved with the conceptualization, development, funding, or production of this video. Well, if Funny or Die said so, I'm horrified to imagine what exactly was on that video. But actually, I can tell you, but you've got to understand that I cannot upload any part of it here. So this video Tiffany uploaded featured John, who, let me remind you, again, was 7 years old at the moment, and he was wearing nothing but his underwear, and Tiffany's colleague Aries was doing some disturbing and weird things to the boy, like sitting in the bathtub with a kid and even rubbing his back. No wonder the boy was crying after such a promo. When John's mom demanded to see the video, Tiffany refused to show her anything, saying that the boy was not acting up to the standards. I wonder what she had meant by that. But Haddish made a mistake by uploading this disgusting footage and expecting praise. And although the episode with Jane's commercial remained secret for many years, the video with John and Aries resonated a lot. And as an obvious result, Haddish was quickly canceled and all her projects were put on hold forever. In her interview with TMZ reporter, Tiffany frankly admitted, "All my gigs, gone, everything gone. I had no job, bro." But what did she expect after such tricks? She knows that some things are sacred and cannot even be turned into a joke. And even if she says it was all a joke, I mean, the truth is always on the victim's side. There are so many examples of silenced victims and broken lives because of similar episodes. Even Tiffany's fans were not rushing to protect her. One person commented, "Don't let a moment decision cost you your whole career, especially when dealing with children." And another person added, "I don't think no one should be given a second chance where kids were involved. Tiffany did this as a grown adult. She should have known better. No excuses for her. Keep her canceled." The wrath of the public was so strong that Tiffany had to release her own statement on social media, clarifying things. On her Instagram, she shared a huge post about that scandalous video, which is no longer available, where she said, "Clearly, while the sketch was intended to be comedic, it wasn't funny at all, and I deeply regret having agreed to act in it." She refused to give any additional commentary because of the open lawsuit. In the end, the comedian added, "Unfortunately, because there is an ongoing legal case. There's very little that I can say right now." But here's the messiest part of this scandal. Even though the allegations were quite serious because there was actual footage, the next thing that happened was quite unexpected and even shocking. The accuser has decided to drop the lawsuit. In a statement released after the case dismissal, this person stated, "My family and I have known Tiffany Haddish for many years, and we now know that she would never harm me or my brother or help anyone else do anything that could harm us. We wish Tiffany the best and are glad that we can all put this behind us." Although it feels like the plaintiff doesn't hold any grudges against Tiffany, the consequences of this lawsuit and video going public irrevocably ruined Haddish's career and any chances to launch another project ever again. Some people say that the comedian paid the does for dropping the case, but it didn't help her clear her name from the mud. Apparently, for all Hollywood producers, Tiffany is now persona non grata #1 because there's currently no line of producers outside her house wishing to collaborate. And even with a couple of upcoming movies, which had been finished before the scandal, we are unlikely to see Tiffany in any other project anytime soon. And as I see on social media, it's not like the majority of people miss her or want her back. One person tweeted, "I really haven't heard anything about Tiffany Haddish since the Say allegations. Very effective cancel." And another person said, "I ain't one for cancel culture, but Tiffany Haddish and whoever this brother is both should be canceled and jailed because this is disgusting." Well, it seems like Tiffany stained her reputation forever and some jokes are really out of line. Whether it was just a funny video or something really happened behind the scenes, one thing's for sure. For Tiffany Haddish, there's no more work in Hollywood and no more place in the hearts of the audience. And what do you reckon? Was it all just a mistake and Tiffany should be spared? Or did she pay the does to hush this scandal? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to know what you're thinking. And as always, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll be back very soon with more updates on this drama.